What's up, everyone? Another way back with more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 122. Already flew off our new planet, and let me look at the face cam. It looks alright, I guess. It looks fine. That new planet where we did some mining for optical grading crystals. We're over here on Marty Lofton and Greg Flowers' system because we need another nanotubes factory. You just can't keep up. You can see it just can't do it. We got a lot of SPINEY coming in, SPINEY form or whatever this is called, but we just can't. We don't have enough nanotubes going out. And I think this is feeding this is feeding the launcher build, right? Let's go look for those dudes down here. Spiniform, let's look at that. Okay, we're sort of blipping, so I think if we put one more of these factories in, we're going to have to mine some more for Spiniform, which will be fine. We have like 20 million on that one planet. Man, it's pretty hot in here. I just worked out, got out of the shower, ate dinner. That's about all I've done. So I'm sweating a little bit still. I got the fan on, but it's not blowing right at me. So if we look at nanotubes, eventually, actually, let's just go to local planet because we're really only making them pretty much here. You can see it's maxed. It's pegged. It's not blipping. This is what it looks like when you have a bottleneck. So, need to change that. And this only works, the local planet thing, it only works if you're not making these anywhere else, which we're making them on Endor, but it doesn't really matter. This is where we're making most of them. So let's slap another one of these guys in. I do have, and I think I have enough chem plants on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 4 is 52. I have... Yes, I have 80, so that's cool. All right, let's get this thing prepped, and then we can get this sucker going. So let's do this, and then we're going to be copying this whole thing, which would be awesome. Now, I think, if I recall correctly, yeah, we can build one more factory here. If we need another one of these, which we might, I'll build it to the south, okay? Because we're going north right now, and we can't because we're going to run into the iron build, so we'll go south after that. There we go. Let's get the 5x20 in here and then get this thing rolling, whatever. Rolling. Sound like I'm from Kentucky. No offense if you're from Kentucky, but I'm from California. Oh, by the way, nobody calls it Cali. Just for those that are not from California, nobody calls it that. They call it California. That's it. California. There is no, we don't shorten it. So, which is kind of odd because you'd think people from... Okay, cool. That's still 5. That threw me off for a second. You'd think people that were from California... Uh-oh. We might have to move that. We're definitely going to move that. We're going to have to move this. But you'd think people from California would actually call it California, Cali. But we don't. We use the whole name. Which way is this thing going? Oh, it's going this way. All right, let's build it outside of the build just to be sure it's got enough space, because I think it's still going to clash. I think we're going to have to move it way in here, actually. Why don't we move it way in? And I know we got some ore on us now. I'll have to deal with that in a minute. Oh, it's... Okay, we'll go out one more then. Let's just make sure it's really far outside of this thing. All right, sweet. And now we get this guy, I guess, because we don't need him. Yeah, nobody calls it Cali, bro. Again, is this... It is. It just looks like it's wider, I guess. That's what she said. Excuse me. All right, cool. We got our foundation. Everything's all set. The cool thing about the foundation is it also levels everything out, which is kind of neat. Let's squeeze on in here. Let's copy this whole thing. I still haven't gotten to comments. I'll have to do it in between episodes. I'm just slamming these... episodes in, and I kind of forget to go read the comments, which is really bad. I see them I see them when they come in, and I read them when they come in, but then I don't read them before an episode so I can reply to them. So I need to get better at that. I need to get good at this game. Let's get everything to make sure that we got it. I love that we can just copy this entire build. We don't even have to do anything, just literally slap it in. All right, we do have to take off these. That's right, these guys. No business, no worries, no whatevers. Let's get this guy in right there. That's correct. If I look at the suborbitals, that is totally right. Boom. That's all there is to it, guys. It's that easy. And then, you know, this thing is already configured too. So let's get, let's get out of, maybe out of God mode anyway. Let's get this guy going so he can start pulling, and we can see if we need spiniform dudes and all that. I'm pretty sure we're going to, but we'll see. We'll see if we can keep up. We'll watch it blip is what we'll do. So everybody's set up. Let's start setting up this. Let's set up... These aren't going anywhere, so we will set up maybe a couple of these guys just to go get warpers, just in case we ever need warpers. Because this guy doesn't have them either, does he? No, he doesn't need any. Alright, so we got SPINEY coming in, but we don't have a lot, just 2,000, so that means we're definitely going to have to go mining. That's okay. We got some miners on us, and luckily the Spiniform is on Greyloft, or I mean Greg Flowers 2. We don't have anything built there, and it doesn't have a name because it's an ocean planet, so I'm not sure what the point would be. Although we could build stuff there, because when we put foundation down for factories, right, we're raising the... Well, we'd have to have a lot of dirt to do it. We have a lot of dirt right now, but there are better planets to do that on. Not this planet, right? So we got to go do some more SPINEY. We got this guy in at least. We don't have enough SPINEY, not even close. Watch, you'll see the SPINEY will just die. We got to do tire cluster, SPINEY, which is up here. Spiniform, yeah, it's flat now. Let's go, luckily, to the same system. Let's go to Greg Flowers 2 and get some more SPINEY. And nope, I want to do that. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go back to Endor. Why don't... Okay, well, it's right there anyway. Then we're going to go back to Endor because we have to get some more resources, because we're going to be collecting photons on FO1. So that's going to require a lot of dishes from IKEA. And it's going to require some... can't remember what it's called. That's what it's going to require. Let's just land right here and figure out what we want to do. Can I actually land here? No. It's not like it's going to really eat up a lot of my juice, I guess. But we're going to do... Those require colliders. So it's kind of an expensive build to make the animatter. There's actually another thing I think it needs, so we'll have to look at that when we come around to... Ooh, there's a good one right there. Oh, this has crude oil? I didn't know that. There's our 4, right? I think that's the one. That patch of 3 is the one, and it's over here. Okay, it's right there. Let's go to it. Oh, we're pretty much next to it. Should be over here. Yep, there it is. So we're going to put the thing right here. So we want this, and we don't need... Well, let's just do that. It'd be kind of neat. We're going to really eat our soil, but that's okay. And we want... Yeah, we want to lift up the SPINEY, right? So let's do that. And then we're going to put our dude right there. So let's just put him down right now. I don't know how we're going to get the power to him yet. How are we going to get the power to this guy? Where is the power anyway? Oh, it's way over there. Ugh. Well, we're going to have to make some islands. So let's do that right now. Let's make some islands, which means we're going to need this guy. And I'm going to do this, 'cause, whoa, that's larger. I want it smaller. Excuse me. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to say, okay, I want a small power pole, right? Is that the corner? There it is. That's the corner. Then I'm going to do a large. And... Ooh, can I do it over to here? Well, I can put one here. I don't know if... I probably need one in the middle. So let's put one there. No, not there. Just there, that's it. And then let's put, I don't know, something in the middle. Like right there. Oh, too far. Barely enough. And then, can we do that? Will that work? No, it's not close enough. So we're going to have another little patch. That will be relatively... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll connect that. Then we got to go this way. Make sure we're doing this right. Where's the dude? He should be over here. Yeah, okay, so we got to go a little bit this way. Let's just put a patch, you know, every once in a while here. That's not connecting? That seems like it would be close enough. Okay, we'll just do this. I don't really care. It's not like they're expensive. Just make sure you get the connection before you move on. That's what I'm doing here. I'd rather do this, though. Alright. I know you can do this with the little ones and stuff. Let's just make little blips, and then we can kind of go backfill. And if it's not close enough, we can just make it work. So this guy doesn't have enough power. Let's see if we can connect here. Yes, we can. We're going to have to bump the power up, which is no big deal. But first, let's get all this stuff connected, because we want to connect to that tower. Is that everything? Okay, that... Is everybody connected? Looks like it. Everyone's connected, we just don't have any power, and that's because this guy is like, oh, give me power. So let's go set this guy up. And then we'll go over there and handle our power issue. Which, we're going to do spiniform, right? And then we're going to supply this guy. He's just going to do remote supply. We're not doing any local stuff. We want warpers, 100. Local demand. We don't really need warpers. We don't need this. Never mind. So we need... Well, yeah, we just need these guys. They're going inter-system. So they really don't need anything. Max charge, max whatever. Again, not super necessary. Let's go over here and look at the power. Not really sure why it doesn't have power. It's just not getting any in. It has them. Oh, the filter's not set. How long has this been going without power? That's strange. Okay. Well, it's maxed now. How are we keeping up? That literally makes no sense. I wonder if it just... Oh, maybe just the wind power? No way. These guys are all connected, right? Okay, these guys are all connected. These guys are all connected. They just don't have any power right now, which is totally fine. We probably need to add another one of these, so why don't we split this off and let's start expanding this. That way we can add a little bit more in here and get something set up so we can start, doing some expansion if we want to. So we'll take this out. We're going to put a splitter here, which means we might need a couple more spots here. Okay, so splitter, right there. And then we're going to copy this guy. Actually, why don't we copy... Why don't we do this? Well, that won't work. It doesn't really matter what we're doing. Let's get the power going at least. And then this guy actually has to go around this way. So we're going to have to do this a little bit different. This guy has to go like this. No, not like that. Like that. And we're going to kill that. Because we have to connect on the sides. Remember like how we always do it. So that means we're going to have to do it here too. And I don't know if this is connected now. It's not. So why don't we do something like... Well, that won't work. Let's just do one of these. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Now this guy's connected. Okay. Now let's get this guy in here. Should be able to go right there. I really should move this guy over. Yeah. Let's move. Well, he's inside barely, right? Doesn't look right. It's off. Something's wrong. Let's kill that. I want to move this in closer. I want them to be the same. That means this guy is... Well, he's not okay, because we're going to use right there. Actually, that's probably good. This is fine. Let's do that. Let's hook both of these up now. Well, this guy already has this, so let's do that. And then we're going to do this outbound here, just like we did over there. Except it goes to... I don't know, there? And then it goes to... like that. There we go. So now we have two of these guys. They're probably still maxed right now because we're charging the other station, which is completely fine. I think 2 should be fine for just a mining planet. I don't know why we would need more than that. Let's go look at this other guy now. He should be okay. Let's do it fast, though. Get this thing hooked up. We're already 15 minutes into the build, into the episode. Yeah, see, he's just charging, and that's why we're taking up so much. All right, let's start plumbing. Actually, let's get a little bit more of this stuff down. Doesn't really matter what we do now. Something like this would probably be fine. And you got a little bit of island over here. I don't really care. Just want to make sure that we get something that works for us. Perfect. Might need a little more right there. Okay. That took about 1 million. So even if you have a couple million, it's not like, oh, I don't need to worry at all ever about this. I sound like President Clinton. I did not have... Never mind. I did not do things with that woman. I don't care either way, by the way. I'm just having fun. I don't like to be political on my... I don't even like politics in general, so... I think it's because it's too much arguing and negativity. I'm just not down with it. I'm just not into arguing or negativity. I just don't like it. Like, I liked having debates. I like talking about stuff. I like talking about policy or talking about why we should do this or that. I like that. I think it's kind of cool. I think we should talk about stuff like that. The thing I don't like is negative stuff at all. Like, what are we doing? Actually, let's kill this because I'm going to start here so we can balance it. Again, it doesn't really matter, but let's just do it for fun. This will go to there. Yeah, it's like, you know, you don't sound very bright if you can't talk about your point without arguing. Like, without getting really mad or without getting super upset. People say, well, you should have emotion about your beliefs. It's like, you don't have to. You know, you can separate, you know, your emotion from the debate. In fact, that makes you have logical... Because, like, I think it's cool to have emotional connection with stuff, but I don't want to make decisions based off my emotions, generally speaking. That's my opinion. But anyway, I'm getting way off now. Again, it's just mostly about how politics are really not my thing because they're so emotion-based now. And again, not that there's no place for emotion, but whatever. Like, I already have enough negativity in my life, man. I don't need more. Okay, so, like, let's talk about video games. You know? Let's talk about something fun. Something I want to talk about. Sweet! Getting these mines in. Tell me what you think about me talking about just different topics and stuff. I can just talk about the game, which is actually what you're supposed to do if you monetize on YouTube. So right here, I'm mining. It's weird, though, that they have these fake ones. Fake veins. It's weird. All right, so we're going to use this. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this guy over from here. Nope, we're actually going to use, you know, actual belt. So what do you guys think about that? I used to have a series called Space Truckers. It was an Elite Dangerous series. And all I did on that thing was talk about current events because there wasn't much to do in the game, and that was kind of fun. Actually, why don't we do this? Like, we can go straight in because this guy's he can come down here. That was kind of neat. Everybody liked it. I was talking about, I think Blender Nimoy died on that, like, when I was doing that series, so I got to talk about that. That was kind of interesting. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of fun to talk about, you know, current events and stuff like that. But only because it was interesting, not because, you know, I want to get all upset about it. So tell me what you think about that. I think Space Truckers could be a really fun series to do again. I was thinking about playing Elite Dangerous again. I know there have been a lot of updates to it. When it first started, when it first came out, it was really not that good. There was really almost nothing to do in the game. It was like EVE Online. You ever played EVE Online? When it first came out, because I played in beta of EVE, there was almost nothing to do except mine, and there were some missions, but not even a lot of missions. It was really just mining. And then you can make a little bit of manufacturing, but at the very first, everything was NPC built. There was no building stuff at the very, very beginning of EVE. Then, you know, they added a bunch... One vein? I mean, I guess we might as well, but, you know, what's the point? So Elite is a lot like that right now. They're adding features, and it's really cool. It's just, you know, I've been thinking about maybe playing that again. I don't know what I would do as a series, because I'm not even sure what you can do in that game yet. I would probably have to go check. Why don't we do it... We're going to do this one like this. And this is going to run straight down here into there. Yes. And then this one is going to go like this. I know we just did a bunch of mining, so this is a little boring. But, you know, we're doing spiniform, so it's not really just basic mining. We're doing something we have to, you know, at least is a rare resource. Well, we just did a rare resource, but expanding the mining operations is what's going to happen when you build Dyson Spheres. It's just the way it works. I've been looking at a couple other games to do. I saw a couple good ones. I actually want to, after I record some videos, I'd really like to go back to doing that today, tonight, whatever, is figuring out what games I might want to play next. And there's a couple of cool ones out there while we wait for Humankind, which is going to be a pretty cool game. Can't wait for that to come out. Everybody is done. Now we got 3 going into this. We just bumped this up a lot. Why don't we give this guy... He doesn't need warpers. He's already doing his thing. See how he's already left with a couple times? And it looks like since he has 3,000 sitting around, that means we're good to go. So let's look at Spiniform now. Ramped way up. We haven't stopped yet because these interstellars are not full. Once they fill up, and you can see we started consuming a lot more too. Right when we started mining it, we started consuming it. That's perfect. We're consuming. Let's go to 1 minute because that shows right now what we're doing. 8,900 versus, it's 9,000 versus 3,000. Perfect. Way more than we need. Unipolar, not looking hot. We might have to go add some more on Teal Heart Stark. Iron. Let's look at, well, optical is cool. Fire ice, cool. It's blipping. Coal, blipping. We might have to worry about coal because I know the patches aren't very big. Stone looks like it's blipping. Titanium ore doing well now that we just expanded it. Silicon ore running a little low, but I think it's blipping, so that's fine. Copper ore blipping. At least it looks like it's blipping. Iron ore blipping, I think. Let's go to 10 minutes. It's way easier to see on these ones I've had mining, been mining forever. So it looks like titanium ore ran for a long, long time until it filled up. That's perfect. See how right here is where we slapped some more down, and then it filled. Right, it had to run and run and run and fill up those logistics stations, and now it's blipping. So that's perfect. Same thing with optical grading crystal blipping now. Spiniform is going to be running like that for a while. Unipolar magnets, I think, was just something we didn't need that much of because we had. I think we just stopped that process that uses it, which is one of the engine processes. Cool. Everybody else is good, and now we can go back to Endor and not give a crap. Let's go to Endor now. We're gonna actually, yeah, I can't do anything. Whoa, let's put these away. I don't want to carry these accumulators around. We need to get more dishes before we go to ETHFO to start our photon process. So photon and antimatter is going to start us on the process to getting white science. So that's going to be good. Let's turn this off. I think I had it at 1,800. Let's put it to 2,000. Oh, no, I had it at 1,000. That's probably okay. Yeah, I think 1,000's good. Let's turn this back on. There we go. Do I have any empty ones? I don't. I don't think. We got some of this. We don't want that. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, sweet. Now we can leave. Let's go to Endor. Restock, because we definitely have to do that for ETHFO, like I was just saying. So, photons are going to get us to antimatter. And then antimatter is going to get us antimatter fuel rods, which I will pick up because once we get white science unlocks for upgrades, we're going to need the antimatter fuel rods to charge our battery a lot faster because they do have a faster charging rate. The deuteron rods will work, just like we saw with the hydrogen fuel cells. They did work for a while, even though we really could have used the deuteron ones. But right when we got the deuteron ones after that, I was like, we never have to refuel. So it'll be the same thing with the white upgrade, is white science upgrade, is that the deuteron rods will still work. We're just going to burn through them a lot faster because, well, we might. Thing is, we might not use more energy. The more energy thing, which that's it, I believe. And let's make sure we don't miss it. There it is. There's Endor. Is really for really far away jumps, I believe. That's kind of how I see it. We aren't really probably going to be doing that, at least on this season. If I do another season with modded, for sure, I would never do another vanilla season. If we did a modded season, I would definitely go with the antimatter fuel rods for jumping and stuff, because we're going to be jumping all over the place. All right, so here we go. Let's get all of these guys because we actually might need more power as well. Why don't we do this before they fill up? There we go. Now we have 90. We don't need smelts. Do we need... We don't need anything else right here. How are we on miners? Maybe one more stack could do. In case we need to make a quick mining expedition. Maybe 2 more. Sometimes we need, we need to drop down a bunch. But let's just hold on enough of these to do 1 smelt if we need to. Like, if we need to burst out that smelt, we can. Let's do that. I'm not going to carry extra... Well, we can carry... What did we say it was? It's 13 per row times 4 is 52. So let's keep 3 stacks of these guys. So why don't I just do this and say, I would like 1, 2, 3 stacks. And let's get this guy, let's put him back. Let's see, make sure you have 3 stacks. That will let us build, again, 1 expansion before you have to come home. All right. Foundation. I'm always a little worried about foundation. Local dudes, no. Remote dudes, yes. Let's get 2 stacks. Probably need... Really don't need more of these guys. We need more interstellars for show. There we go. We got 12, a little more than I wanted, but that's okay. We don't need any of those. I don't think we need any more orbitals. I'm going to go check the hydrogen thing. Well, actually, we can just check here, I guess. There's no point, really, to... I wish you could search. Like, put a filter in there. That'd be awesome. It's especially going to be useful. I just trimmed my beard today. Tell me what you think about it. I'm tightening up the mustache a little bit because it's kind of getting out of control. And I'm trying to do this, like, cut down and flat right here. So it's starting to... I'm doing it all myself, by the way. And I've never had a beard or trimmed a beard before. So, and also I'm starting to keep my sideburns a lot shorter because I want it to taper a little bit. So let me know what you think. And let me know if you have a beard. Would love to know about that and how you cut yours. Tell me the style in the comments section. I'll go look it up. We are way beyond what I wanted to do. What was I looking up? I don't remember. Literally don't remember. What am I looking up? Oh, hydrogen. That's what I was looking up. Hydrogen. Let's find it. Where is it? There it is. It's doing okay. I mean, it's not blipping, but that's because it's moving so much. It doesn't have much blip to it. 11,000 per 8,700, so it's doing great. And I think the way it's set up, it won't clog our system. I went to Marty Lofton, which is where we're doing organics and stuff. I checked off camera to make sure that our fire ice build that is getting us graphene, which is really our graphene build, what's happening with the hydrogen? We need to get it out of there, right? It's a byproduct. So what's cool is the process that consumes hydrogen a little bit down the line in that build is getting it locally because that's the closest spot. Priority for logistics in this game works on proximity. So the closest logistics that can support your demand is going to fill it. That's why, like, Teal Hart Stark is the last guy to get accumulators because he's the furthest away. So the cool thing about the way we set up Marty Lofton is that hydrogen that we have to get rid of is the first one it pulls from to do the other build. So I knew that, though. I knew that would work. Deuterium, it says we're consuming more than we're producing, but I looked as well. Deuterium's completely full as far as I can tell. So I think it's totally fine. At least where we're consuming it seems fine. Sulfuric acid's a little low, but it's blipping, so that should be okay. Deuteron fuel rods you can produce. That's for the rockets. Carbon nanotubes still pegged. Still pegged. We might need another one of those. All right. Anyway, let's get out of this. Let's do. What do we need now? We're resupplying. We need warpers. Nah, we don't need warpers. Let's make sure we're full though. Let's do that. We don't really need fuel rods either because we're fine. Suborbitals are good. We don't need any launchers. I believe I put a box of launchers there anyway. We don't need assemblers because we're not making an assembly build. Well, we might have one assembly build. Let's look. So this, in a particle collider, just takes photons and splits it into hydrogen and antimatter. So this is going to be interesting. We should do this on Marty Lofton. Because again, we need to get rid of that hydrogen. And Marty Lofton does our inorganics and our gases, right? Which is hydrogen And antimatter, we can't consider it a gas, but it's definitely an inorganic. We're going to do that on Marty Lofton. We're going to pull our photons out of FO because that's where we have our best star, right, with the sphere and everything. Or, yeah, the sphere. Then we're going to go to Marty Lofton and drop these dudes, these colliders. We need colliders, which I did not pick up. So let's go get some colliders. Let's just go get all of them. I don't know how many we're going to need, but all is a good, amount. Oh, well, we don't need all. Let's get... Well, these are really huge, huh? That's what she said. I think it's like 12 per build, maybe 18. So if we get 30, let's get 36. That's 18 per, and I don't think it's 18 per, so that should do it. Is this guy done? Okay, this thing is... Oh, no, it's not done. There's one more right there. Let's pick this guy up at least, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty much a dead build. That's okay. The point isn't that it's dead. We don't care. It's actually getting supplemented already from off-world stone or nearby stone or something like that. All right, so we're going to... a little bit over the time. We're just going to continue to restock, and then I'm going to go to FO, and then we're going to kick it right there. Waiting for the next episode. This looks good. Maybe some tier 3 sorters might be a good idea. Definitely more wind turbines. Oop, that's belt. Yeah, more belt is actually a good idea. And then more turbines, right? We said wind turbines. So let's go do those. We didn't get any of those. I think 3 would probably be good. We use those for power poles, basically. So there we go. That is good. And I think that's it. I want to say that's it. Maybe we might need more splitters. I hate when I run out. Let's do that. Get a half stack so we don't run out. Alright, I think we're good, everybody. I think we're good. Sweet. Alright, let's go to FO and then kill this episode, and we'll kind of do our thing on the next episode. Actually, I'm going to cut it here. And just, I'll see you on FO. We don't need to do that. It's like a 2-minute thing. We're already way over. We're over. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Again, comments are awesome. I'm going to try to read those on the next episode because you guys are giving a lot of great comments and stuff. And then from those comments, I'm going to update my maintenance log to figure out what I got to fix. And then if you are new here, please subscribe. I do 2 of these videos a day. And we're about to be switching over to, well, I don't know, it might be 20 more episodes before you switch, but switching to a new game relatively soon. So I will see you on the next episode. Stay frosty.